Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by each and every time. If this is the second time you've been over here, welcome back because we have Tunisia versus Namibia in Afcon Group E, the first fixture for Group E. We'll have the second fixture later on between, hold up, Mali and South Africa. But for now, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy this next game. Day 4 of Afcon 2023, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to everybody in the comments. Make sure on your way in, you're hitting the like button, subscribing if you're new, sharing to your friends and frenemies. And we can go over to these team sheets because we are less than 10 minutes away from the game beginning, and we'll start with Tunisia real quick. All right, here we are. Should be able to see this lineup nicely. So Tunisia in goal, we've got number 22, Bashir Ben Said. The back four consisting of number 21, Waji Kejira. And then the back four, number 4, Yassine Miraya. And then number 3, we've got Mantasar Omar Talibi. And then left back, we've got number 12, Ali Malul. In the midfield, playing a 4-3-3 according to Google. Shout out to the UK pack. By the way, hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been best. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Roland will be back in about 20 minutes time. No Hannibal. He actually pulled out. If you guys know, he actually pulled out. He's gone to Sevilla on loan. They have a buy option, but he's chosen to concentrate on sorting out his club situation instead of coming here and performing for Tunisia. Anyway, midfield 3, we've got number 17, Elias Jody Shkiri. And then in the middle, we got number 5, Mohammed Ali Ben Robnhan. And then number 10, we've got Anis Ben Slimani. And then the front 3, we've got number 27 on the right-hand side, Ashuri Elias. And then on the left-hand side, you've got number 7, Yusuf Imskani. And that's actually a player to watch, Yusuf Imskani. Through the middle, we've got number 11, Taha Yassin Kinisi. There you go. But yeah, going back to Imskani, he's number 1. He's been performing well in their last 4 international games. He's found the back of the net 3 times. He has 6 goals in 10 games for Al Arabi in the Qatar Stars League. So look out for him to be quite a threat for Tunisia. Now going over to the Namibia lineup. In goal, we've got number 1, Lloyd Kazapua. And then the back 3, they're playing a 3-5-2 according to Google. We'll see how they shape up as both teams are coming out of the tunnel. We've got number 22, first person of the back 4, Ryan Nyambe. In the middle, we've got number 12, Kennedy Givenlove Amutenya. And then number 21, we've got Lubeni Pombili Hakukongo. And then we've got a large 5-man midfield here, starting with number 10, Prince Menelik Juenza. Number 11, we've got Absalom Manjana Iribondi. We've got number 19 right in the middle there, Petrus Tembi. We've got number 18, Aplosius Megameno Petrus. And then number 4, we've got Hanamub Wedwin Rian Hanamub. And then up front, 2 up front, we've got number 13, Peter Tanyada Shadowili. And then number 7, we've got Dion Daniel Hoto. And that completes both lineups, ladies and gentlemen, for both Tunisia and Namibia. Let me know what you think of the lineup. Let me know how you're feeling for the game so far as both teams are listening to their national anthem. And of course, this is another first-time matchup between Tunisia and Namibia at the African Cup of Nations. The last time they faced each other was in 2007 in a friendly in which Tunisia won 2-0 on home territory. Tunisia's 21st participation in the African Cup of Nations and their 16th in a row, quite an incredible record. Much like Burkina Faso in the game earlier, Tunisia failed to win any of their last 4 opening matches at the African Cup of Nations. 2 draws, 2 losses. The last time they were victorious in their first game at an edition of the tournament was in 2013 against Algeria. Namibia, on the other hand, this is only their 4th appearance at Afcon, thus qualifying for the 2019 edition and finished bottom of the group in each of their previous 3. So they'll hope, having qualified this time around, that they can potentially get a win under their belt and pull off yet another shot. One thing to look out is there may be goals in this for Tunisia. Because Namibia, they do concede 2.7 goals per game at Afcon, 24 in 9 games in total, which is more than any other team to have taken part in more than one edition of the tournament. So their defense has historically been leaky. I said, why are you commenting like you're reading a sacred script or something? UK Pack, chill out yourself, big man. You do preparation around here. You know what I mean? Just showing the lineups right now. Skinny will become the second Tunisian player to reach a century of appearances at this tournament. Captain in his side today as well. Captain for Namibia. Let's get some, for anybody that's inside, let's get some score predictions for this game. Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna kick off Group E in style? If somebody's gonna kick off Group E in style. Peter Shadulile, captain in the side. UK Pat saying 3-0 Tunisia. Once again, we are seeing a situation where probably the expectation is for Tunisia to get a win. Burkina Faso earlier on just about left with a victory. Bertrand Traore penalty, giving them the lead late on into added time. The goal came in the 96th minute from a penalty. Colin Benjamin, the coach for Namibia, represented the country 32 times between 1999 and 2012. I'm watching on Sky UK Pat. This is currently being shown. on Sky Sports. And the game is kicked off, by the way, ladies and gents. So yeah, Sky Sports main event, football, Sky Go, of course. That is where they're showing this game. It's got a throw in right now for Tunisia. Ben Romdan currently down for Tunisia. He's playing around the back four currently, Tunisia. Namibia comfortable. Just looking to counter when their opposition make mistakes. Not too pressed to engage high up the pitch. Big up yourself, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Did you watch the Burkina Faso versus Mauritania game earlier on? Mascani just played it in behind the defense. Ben Romdan got in behind into the area, and it was a good footing. Tunisia had their first corner of the game. He played the ball short and back across, and it's gone out once again. Believe it took a deflection once again. Corner kick. Nah, I missed earlier when I see Burkina Faso 1. Oh, yeah, man. 96th minute penalty match. Corner in again. And it went right past the goalkeeper. Another defensive header for the corner. Petrus with another clearance. Yeah, man, that one was hard on Mauritania. I'm not gonna lie. They fought hard during the game, had a really good first half. You always just felt like they needed a goal in order to get a result in the game, and ultimately they didn't score it. Little bit of tussling in the areas. The corner kick comes in. What a save! Namibia's Kazapua with an excellent save to keep it at 0-0 from the corner kick. It's a great header by Kinisi, who just glances the header. And it's a difficult one from close range. Namibia able to get forward this time around, but unfortunately the ball can't be controlled in time. And it goes out for a goal kick. Petrus Chitimbi. Now you can see Tunisia just really comfortable trying to build out from the back. They gave it away momentarily, and that might be a free kick. It's nice footwork there down the left hand side, and he just tried to step over the ball, well watched and defended by Yassine Miraya. Otto throwing it back into the game towards his target man, or one of them at least. Namibia just trying to scrap and keep that ball away from Tunisia, but this brother called me NPC, man. Yeah, watch your mouth, man. I have power today, bro. I have power. Your power will be deleted. Oh, it's an excellent ball in from the right hand side. Namibia had a really good opportunity in the center of the area. And Ben Said able to save it. Ball comes in center of the area. It bounces, I think, before it reaches Peter Shadiluli. That would have been a big shot early on to the game. There's a ball's played towards him again. He wins the header, running into the box. He might be open. What a save again! Should have scored. Blocked away from the second strike. Namibia should have been 1-0 up. Here they come again, cleared away by Tunisia. Wow. In the end, he just struck it straight at the goalkeeper when he needed to pick out a corner, open up his body. Here comes Shadilule again. Gets a touch. Gives away a free kick. So I spoke about Namibia conceding quite a few goals in this competition, but it's actually Tunisia who have come closest to conceding thus far in the game. Tunisia back in possession now, almost 9 minutes into the first half. When is CTC returning? You gotta ask him, UK Pat. You gotta ask him. I can't tell you that one still. Throwing for Ryan Yambe. Throwing it forward. Momentarily, Tunisia able to get control of the ball once again and play it forward. It's nice work to hold the ball up, and here they come. There's a bit of space opening up on the right-hand side. And it's a strike straight on, and it goes over the bar. Poor decision maybe by Keshrida. You can see a bit of hesitation to play it on the right-hand side, and as Keshrida just ran onto the ball, he never looked composed. He never looked set. I said, I'm talking to him right now. None of the alter ego. bro. Listen, bro. You ain't. It's actually funny, man. People keep on saying that I'm CTC, that I'm Cappy. That's not the case. They're doing their own thing. I'm just here. I'm just here in the background, do what I need to do, man. But nah. CTC, he'll be back at some point this year. He beat the Manchukushina in a rap battle, so that's all that matters, isn't it? Upholding the family tradition, bro. It should be 2-0 to be honest, but it's 1-1. Should have never lost that one still. Remove, bro. Couple players down on the pitch right now. It looks like Namibia are the ones winning a free kick yet again, causing Tunisia quite a bit of problems. Drizzy came in here in the previous stream saying, what's going on in this tournament? Teams are stepping up. The GOAT won fairly. Hey, you never won, Pat. I refuse. 130, this and that. And I know you be you're the number one supporter. Let me just keep it at that. You're the number one supporter. So your bias is about 110. He goes off the Richter scale. Ooh, into the area, and it was a acrobatic effort. Attempted at least, but not pulled off. Over the bar, out for a goal kick. Amutenya that time with the effort. It wasn't the greatest ball into the area. It was a deep free kick. Man said talking to him in third person, bro. It was put a vote. Nah. The vote was biased. I know the vote was biased, Pat. When there's people like you in the chat, the vote is always biased. Always biased. People like you. It's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. Just panning to the crowd, currently sitting down in the stadium. Stade Amadou Gon Koulibaly. 20,000 attendance. Or these 20,000 seat stadium this time around. Hey, you know what you're like, UK Pat, man. I don't need to spell it out. The game will be restarting now. Tunisia throwing. Finally thrown in and unfortunately not controlled well. So now we got a Namibia throwing. Will be Nyambe to get back into play, and there's a bit of space to work with now, man. I said you can't surely spell out legend. Both teams just having quick turnovers. Oh, okay. So Taha Kinisi has to come off the field due to injury. A really quick substitution for Hatiem Junini, number 9 for Tunisia. So a quick substitution 15 minutes into the game. %60 possession so far for Tunisia. Man has nothing to say. I have nothing to say because your behavior is appalling, man. It's providing some glazed donut settings today, man. Nonetheless, Tunisia trying to work it out to the right hand side and do. Kashrida was involved in a bit of possession. It seems like another whistle's been blown as Tunisia was slightly loose on the ball. Unlucky. It was a robust challenge. Shout out to Yo Yo in the cut. Hope you do, Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Come on. Oh, that's nice. Little 1-2, a little loose with the touch there. And then maybe had another opportunity to get forward, and the whistle's blown for a handball this time. Tunisia can restart play quickly. Mm. See, the ball was on the right hand side this time with Elias. And he was looking for a little toe poke to find his teammate moving forward in a dangerous position, but it was cut out once again. Nice long range attempt forward, and it's gonna find. Oh, and it's unlucky, very unlucky from Namibia. Toto was on the left hand side. It was a lovely ball, lovely switch, and he tried to find his striker, Shadilule, but decently enough defended. Here's Toto once again. He just keeps it in play. Toto once more. Nice 1-2s. And the cross doesn't bring the bills, bro. Unlucky though. Unlucky. Once again, looking very good in attack. Not afraid of putting together some passing moves as well. Shout out to Santi in the cut saying, "Come on, Tunisia." Hope you do, Hope you do. Best appreciate you coming by every time. Hold on, you got Tunisia in a sweepstakes, isn't it? A Pat, word of advice, yeah. I know I know you get pretty heated on that phone, you know what I mean? The basement is basement tin, you know what I mean? But you might want to check that spell check, you know what I mean? Just before, cause we all make the mistakes. We all make the mistakes. Ah, Shadidule was just offside there, but he was in a good opportunity. Took it down, slipped ever so slightly. Oh man, shout out to Santi. Yeah, I thought between the Manchester and CTC was It was a competitive. Here's Tunisia now getting forward, cleared away ever so slightly. Ball across the area was cleared just about. For Namibia, here come the Tunisians again. And just a foot in. Here's Hoto. He might get there once again, well defended by Tunisia. But a throw in. For Namibia, working hard every single time on a counter-attacking opportunity. It's Hoto. As Hannah move, plays it back. Man, like rolling in the cut.
What are you saying?
Good, bro. How's the day been, bro?
Busy, man. It's gonna be a busy few days for me, but it's all good. It's all good now. But how's the game? What's the game saying so far?
Bro, Namibia have started really well. Just now, Hoto had an opportunity to play it right to Peter Shalilule, and he got the pass wrong, bro. But they are getting into really good positions. Really good decisions.
Tunisia made an early substitution. Could you let me know what happened there, bro?
There was an injury.
Ooh.
Yeah, because he was getting treatment, and then all of a sudden, he just got substituted off. The guy. Let me.
Hey, big up to everybody that was in the last Watchalong. Hey, CM brought in a crowd, boy. I saw it, fam.
Man. Hey, that was mad, bro.
Big up to
Blessings
everyone.
to everybody.
Come on.
But yeah. Let me see. So yeah, Kanisi came off injured. And they didn't look good at all. He was just off the pitch. Eventually, I think he got up and started walking away, but not a good sign for him. I have to sub him off that early.
Namibia, this is their third African Cup of Nations. First time they've qualified since 2019. And yeah, man, look, I mean, as we've seen, smaller nations in terms of their heritage in African football have really shone in this tournament. Like they've really tried hard, and Tunisia, for whatever reason, I don't trust them. You know, I don't trust them. Yeah, like and they're starting to bring in a new generation of players now. You know, there's no what's his name, Yassim Wabri, or I forgot his name was.
What's his name? Wabi Kazri.
Yeah, that's it. Kazri.
Yeah. He retired, then.
Yeah, he's retired. So like one of their kind of like stalwarts is gone, and it's kind of a new generation coming in here a little bit. But yeah, I wonder, man. I mean, obviously after their win in 2004, Tunisia, they haven't been able to breach that top table again in Africa. And I wonder if it's because of the quality in their squad now is kind of falling in terms of the development. But we could say that for a lot of the bigger African nations, you know, development has fallen, and some of these smaller nations have really lent on the expertise of some of the bigger nations and the development of youth players to really do what they need to do to try and challenge. But I'm ready for this one. This should be a good one.
Yeah, for sure. But so far, so good for Namibia. Their strategy of kind of just picking a ball off and counter-attacking with speed. And they put a few nice combinations as well out wide. Predominantly down that left-hand side currently. You can see every single time it's that long ball towards Hoto.
Yeah. And here he is now. One thing I say about this Tunisia side, right? They're a team that will counter attack. They'll sit in deep. They'll be very dogged defensively. They work really hard for each other off the ball. But from the perspective of here they are, the counter attack coming, and they steam forward though.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a corner.
Seeing the first water break of the game now.
That's a throw in.
Or what do you think of the Burkina Faso game earlier?
Ooh, boy,
Yeah.
it was a tough one, you know.
Yeah.
Tough,
Oh,
tough, and then
man.
Bertrand Traore with the 95th minute winner. Whoa.
Mhm.
I mean,
Man.
tough start. I say tough start. For Burkina Faso, it's gonna be a way to what they need to do. They need to grow into the tournament. As I said, yeah, I trust them as one of the dark horses to try to shock. Do you know what I mean? Them getting that first win on the board is good. But we have to see if they grow into the tournament a little bit more because I feel like they have a lot of tools to trouble some of the bigger nations for sure and try and get into the semi-finals, final if they can. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Mauritania though, I'll say this: Mauritania, they've done better than what they did last time. I can't lie. Like
Mm.
they actually surprised me today. I didn't think that they was gonna play the way they did.
Yeah. Really good today, man.
They surprised me. But you know, it is what it is. Man, like Kruder Beck's in the building. Big up yourself all the way in South
Hey.
Africa. We're watching Bafana tonight against Mali. Big up Kruder Beck's.
Oh, there's a good opportunities. Shilalile plays it out to the right hand side. Tunisia able to get back now. He was going for the long range shot that was cut out.
Hey, what minute are
But
you on?
I'm on like 28-20.
Hey, you're 20 seconds ahead of me, bro.
Hey.
I'm on the counter attack right now by Namibia. What kind of shot is this, bro?
Hey, he was lining it up from time, bro.
I can't believe it. He got pickpocketed as well, man. They're shaping to shoot too long. Yeah, Ben Slimani is going to be one of the danger men for me for Tunisia in midfield. Like, you know, last tournament, you know, he was pretty young and inexperienced really in the last tournament 2 years ago. He was only, you know, so he was only 20. He's 22 years old. So he's had a little bit more experience in his career. He's grown a little bit more. I'd expect him to be one of the main attacking outlets for Tunisia today. Number 10, Ben Slimani. It's interesting that Hannibal didn't decide not to go to this tournament,
Yeah,
prioritizing club football and getting some game time himself. I mean, I think that they would have picked him anyway because they have been picking him because he hasn't been playing for Manchester United. But him deciding not to go in this tournament, it's interesting. He's young, so he's still going to be able to get opportunities to play at other Afcons and potential World Cups in the future. But it's very interesting.
he is, you know. Obviously, he's got his loan move to Sevilla now, so we'll see how that ends up. They have what, like I think it's a 20 mil buy option as well from Man United
Mm.
at the end of the loan move.
And then I think United got a 35-year-old buyback clause if they decide to take up their option and stuff, which is it's good business, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Something you don't usually see. So a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's a positive that you have it," but we'll
For
see
sure.
what happens, man. That was a good. When you see this free kick again, the ball just goes right across from the cross. And Peter Shalilude, the cross, the bounce here, the final moment of it just bounces over his head. But the keeper didn't come out. So that created a moment of uncertainty because the defenders couldn't get to it.
Yeah, I just seen it. Good opportunity. Shalulile just beaten by the bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Ben Said was in no man's land a little bit, because he came out and he hesitated and he started backtracking. Like,
I feel like in them situations, you gotta make a decision, man, and just run with it. But then again, you never know in it. Because in that split second moment, it's like if you make a backtrack now, that could lead to a massive mistake.
mm.
It's a much better keeping from Ben Said. Just comes up and claims the long ball. Well, with the goal kick.
Mm-hmm.
Shalilude with good hold up play for Namibia. He wins it back again. A lot of good work. Now ball into the area and Saeed just about collects it on the second occasion from the cross.
Hey, that was a
I'm
good.
telling you,
He used the hey. He could have dropped it, but he just recovered and gathered it.
if there was a bit more traffic, it would have been Pete.
Namibia doing well, putting them under pressure, getting
Yeah,
the ball into the box. Like, I like it, man. Like, they're pressing, very organized as well, not leaving gaps. Santi saying, Tunisia, you must.
hey,
Hey, respect Namibia, Hey.
it's looking Pete for Tunisia right now. They're getting forward a little bit, but definitely second best right now.
I forgot Santi's got Tunisia as the sweepstakes team.
He needs the money, bruv.
Get the money.
Unless he might end up being one of the worst team spot.
Hmm.
I wonder who has Namibia.
Oh, I forgot. Rich will know.
Shout out to man like Reedus in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time.
We got realist. It's that final ball. It's always that final ball.
I'm telling you, bro.
But then they tend to grow into the game and be a bit more composed as they start to get into the later stages of first half, second half. So let's see. Yeah,
Really saying it as well. No end product. But like what Ronan said, that gets better the more you play, the more the tournament goes on. Because we've seen quite a few goals already in the tournament, to be fair.
Yeah, the commentator was saying that there's we haven't had less than one goal. So there's been no scoreless games. You know, every team has pretty much scored a goal, I think, apart from Gambia yesterday. If I'm not mistaken. Apart from Gambia, so far every team has scored.
And Guinea-Bissau.
Guinea-Bissau. Yeah, and Guinea-Bissau, obviously in the opening game.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, realist. That's it. If you don't click fast, yeah, you might not see the latest stage. This is what I'm saying. You can't have a slow start to a tournament. You just can't, especially one like this where it's only 24 teams. So you're straight into the last 16, and then it's the quarters, and then boom, semi-final done. And it's quick turnaround for the games too. Like by I think Tuesday next week, by Tuesday or Wednesday. I think by Wednesday next week we'll be done with the group stages. Literally.
Hey, you are man.
Then we got a nice little 3-day break. Then it's the quarters over Saturday. Oh wait, I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe. And then it's another break, and then boom. Into the quarters and semis. You know what? I love this though. Like I love seeing the smaller nations putting the bigger nations under pressure though. Like because there's no easy game at Afcon. There's literally none.
There's not one game so far in this tournament that you could have said it's been straightforward for one side. Like that's it, man.
There's a lot of space here. Yeah, realist. We saw that, man. Like literally, we saw that Angola putting Algeria under serious pressure towards the end. Like, but unfortunately, well, no. To be fair, for most of that second half, and then Algeria, the last like 5 minutes plus the added time, then they were pushing to try and get that winner, but they weren't able to get it. Unfortunately for them. The UK pack say I'm not really seeing the game I expected. I mean, I know the development, but these teams are so incompetent apart from Senegal. What was you expecting, Pat? I want to know. What was you expecting? Because this is what I want to know. Is like because if is this your first Afcon? I'd like to know because I can educate you on this thing if you it's what you want. What was you expecting? Because I mean, Senegal. The thing about it is their setup is very good. The reason why is because even now you can see they've got a young team. Nico Jackson didn't start the game yesterday. The player for Chelsea, he didn't start the game yesterday, right? There's a young 20-year-old, right? Lamine Cisse, I think his name was. That I think he did. He get a goal? Did he get a goal yesterday?
Oh
If I'm not
yeah,
mistaken,
Lamine Kamara.
Lamine
Yeah,
Kamara.
he
Sorry,
scored
yeah,
2. Mhm.
he scored two. He's come in at 20 years old ahead of Nico Jackson. Like they already have their thing running. They've gotten some of the older players, or they're trying to phase them out really quickly so they can. And even if Senegal don't defend their title this year, they're ready for the next Afcon in 25 in Morocco. That's what they're doing. Their development is really good. Now, if all the big nations were able to do that, then maybe we'll have some different kind of conversations. Hey, Ben Sahi came out of nowhere, boy. Came off his line. I I gotta take a phone call real quick. Just give me 1
Say no
second.
more, bro. Cool, 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 cool. Really say no Hannibal and their team, so hope Tunisia lose. UK Pap. I'll save this. You know what? I'll save this one for when Roland comes back. No, but when the CAF have so many quality teams, what is this poor football? 1 minute. I'm on 43 readers. 43-40, just coming up to 43-40. Got a free kick for Namibia right now. In a decent position down that left hand side. Putting a decent cross first time around, and the second one's headed away. Hanamu will get it back. Will bomb forward as well. Paxton saying I would agree. Most of these games have been draws or narrow wins. No one team has really stood out apart from Senegal and the smaller teams. Hey, listen, that's what Ronald was talking about before, man. That's the beauty of what this competition has been, and you guys, you're forgetting this. You know, the first set of games, teams will ultimately get better as the tournament progresses. Was intercepted by Namibia. Imbondian, unfortunately, just giving it straight away. Hanamub once more on the left-hand side, playing it down the line into Shadilule, who tries to play that reverse ball into Hoto, and it's just cut out. Well, one back by Hanamub again, working real hard. Tunisia just winning a free quick there. Hatiem Juni. Long ball down the right-hand side is an opportunity here for Kishrida to chase a ball, but ultimately it goes out for a goal kick. Good idea, but the execution was slightly lacking.
Wait. Why is the UK Pat saying that the what football have you been watching? This is what I want to know. What football have you been watching? Because I've seen some. Mozambique played really well against Egypt and put them under serious pressure. I don't know if you watched that game, but they did. Cape Verde put Ghana under serious pressure. They played really good football as well. So, I'm not so sure if you're saying poor football. Like, let's get into consideration, the fact that there's very warm conditions in this part of Africa at this time of year, from November to about April time. It's at the highest point, especially in near the equator. The temperatures are at the biggest or the highest points that they can be. So let's not forget that these are mid-afternoon games. It's still light outside and the sun is still out there. And even if it's overcast and you can't see the sun, it's still hot. So those conditions do take a toll on players, mind you, middle of the season as well. So for a lot of these players, so there's all these different things to consider. Half time for me.
Yeah, same.
Half time.
Tunisia, no.
What made it first half, bro?
I think Namibia have got the best.
Mute,
Or is it? Wait, can you hear me now?
Oh, I can't hear you, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Cool. Yeah, I think Namibia have got the best out of their opponents. Played really well. Some good football down the left-hand side with Hoto and Shadilule combining as well. Hanamob as well, coming from the left-back position and advancing quite a bit. But the switch has always been on for that left-hand side. They've done a bit of work down the right too. Look, early in the game, they probably should have taken a lead too. Because Peter Shadilule had a really good chance in front of goal, played across to him, and he shot straight at the goalkeeper, Ben Said. So it probably should be 1-0. Unfortunately, he didn't open up his body and put the ball into the net.
Mm.
So that's the only thing that Namibia, you're going into halftime feeling like you should be 1-0 up at least in the game. But for
Yeah.
Tunisia, they grew into the proceedings a little bit. They had also had opportunities getting forward, but I don't think they've been at the frequency that Namibia have been creating. And also on ball, I think they can be a little bit better. So I
Yeah.
think a lot of improvements for them to come in the second half. And for Namibia, more of the same. But as you do see at times,
Mm.
like you were saying earlier, a team like Tunisia now, you can see them ascending in performance, much like Burkina Faso did earlier, in
Mm.
terms of playing a much better second half, having a bit more urgency to try and go and to win the game. And whether that will work out for them, we'll see. Whereas maybe Namibia get a little tired in the second half and then start to drop back a little further to try and protect the point that they already have if they're not able to score early on in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen with Tunisia and what they will change. I mean, I feel like that early blow in terms of Kanisi, getting the injury, that may have disrupted their flow, and now you're having to adjust to a new attacking structure with a new striker that's coming off the bench and all of that. Whether he's going to offer the same things as Kanisi does, I feel like one thing I was keep saying, right, is a lot of the teams in the final third have been poor, especially some of the smaller nations. I'll say that for sure. That's something that Namibia is going to have to improve on in the second half. And if they do that, I think that if they get that chance and it being a clear chance, Shalalula is going to be able to get it on target. I think so. He looks like someone that can be pretty clinical. Let me see where he plays though. Who he plays for?
He's
He
playing
plays
right.
for. I think he's Mamelodi Sundowns in I believe it's South Africa. Is it South Africa?
Yeah, I think so. South
Yeah,
Africa, yeah.
South Africa. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Let me see how many goals he's got this season though. Let's have a look. How many goals has he got this season? And this season, he's got 4 goals in 10 appearances for his team. So it's not bad. Like it's nearly a 1 in 2. It's nearly a 1 in 2. But like I'm expecting if he gets a chance in front of goal for Namibia, he's gonna put one away. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the second half.
Record goal scorer for his country as well. 16 goals.
That's it, man.
I'm gonna have to dip out around 6ish.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro. I'm here. I'm holding it down for the rest of the second half, and then that 8 p.m. game, Mali versus South Africa. Bafana. They're gonna be taking their stage in the tournament. And also Mali, they disappointed me last tournament. They disappointed me so much last tournament. Who did they go out? Did they go out to Guinea in the last tournament? I don't. It was. I remember us watching a knockout stage, yeah, and Mali was in it, and they were just so poor. In just like throughout the whole game. Who did they lose to though? Knockout stage. Nah.
I think
Yeah, they
they
lost
might have went.
on penalties. They were so poor. They were wasteful in the round of 16. They were so wasteful. I remember it. And I was expecting Basuma, yeah. I was expecting him, yeah, to take the mantle for them and push them forward. And they just
Didn't
were
quite.
so wasteful. And they lost that game. It was 0-0. and they lost the game on pens to Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea made it to the quarters and then lost to Senegal in the quarters. So, look, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, look, and it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be. I feel like there's gonna be some twists and turns to go for sure. There's some twists and turns. Big up Super Nick in the chat. Predictions. I feel like Namibia 1-0 to end the game. I just have a feeling.
Hey,
I have a
you know what? I'm gonna say Namibia 2-1.
Ooh,
I think we're gonna have a good second half, you know. I think it's gonna be a good second half.
that's it. That's it. Yeah, let's see, man.
Big
I
up.
felt yeah. Realist. Big up realist.
Hey,
Make sure you hit the
listen,
like
man.
button, people.
Both channels, Pros Only Sports, Eagle Eyed Extra people. You know what to do. Share out to everybody that you know. Get them watching Afcon watchalongs over here.
Come on.
Super Nick saying Namibia been looking lively. But the liveliest out of the two. For sure. For sure, Super Nick. Again, it's just those moments where you need a little bit of quality to take you through.
I'm just looking at the bench specifically for Tunisia. Like, they haven't really got many players on there. Like Lai Douani potentially could come off the bench. Midfielder for Union Berlin. Maybe he could come off the bench and do something to help their team. Potential. Let's see who else. Let's see who else. Who else? Yeah, Naeem Sliti as well. Him too. Plays for El Ali
Mm.
in Qatar. He could potentially come off the bench and do something. Big up Friday, saying Tunisia 2-0. Big up Friday in here. Yeah, he's saying Tunisia 2-0. I mean, it's one of those ones where based on the first half and what I watched the last 20 minutes or so, I think it could be one of those situations where Namibia grow into it, get a few chances, they may get their goal, and then Tunisia have all the pressure to try and turn it around, and you just never know what's going to happen from that position. So we'll see. Big up Drizzy saying I'm on my lunch break. Damn, what is happening in this tournament? It seems like the small teams are just sitting back and countering. I'm not gonna lie, Drizzy. It depends on who you're talking about, because in what I've seen in this game, Namibia taking the game to Tunisia. The game between Egypt and Mozambique was taking the game to Egypt. Like Cape Verde took the game to Ghana. Like, I didn't see a lot of counter attacking. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I saw them playing through lines. Like, so who knows? Who knows? I mean, maybe you'll say it for me. Go on, see him.
You know, it's the thing, like, I feel like the smaller teams, they're coming fast out the blocks and they're catching sides by surprise. So in that's why the first half is so important, because if you're not scoring goals and punishing in the first half, then we've seen a lot of games that turn its rear head in the second period, and then all of a sudden that's how you get the game that earlier on. Burkina Faso beating Mauritania late on, even though they needed to rely on a penalty late on, they get better in the second half and start pushing back that back line, and they can't be as expansive as they were in the first half. So it's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah. You know what is also interesting as well, yeah. Burkina Faso had a very interesting 2021 AFCON as well, where they had a slow start, losing to Cameroon opening game. Then they got the win against against Cape Verde, yeah, in their second game, but that was a tough game. If I don't know if you caught the highlights of that game, because I remember watching that game and like they struggled like through that game, literally got the goal, but then like Cape Verde were literally trying to come back literally throughout the whole game. then got a draw against Ethiopia, and we thought, oh no, they're not going to do so well. They qualified, got to the knockout stages, and then got to a semi-final. So they seem to be a slow starter team in Afcon, but they tend to pick up momentum as they grow. So I think this is going to happen again. But look, one thing I'll say, because of this, the ranking of these the third place best third place teams, there's always an opportunity for teams like Mozambique and Namibia, Cape Verde to go through that route, because Cape Verde went through that route last time. Even Tunisia went through that route last time. To be honest with you, they didn't have a great top start to their tournament. Lost their opening game against Mali. They beat Mauritania, but then they lost to Gambia. Do you know what I mean? So they lost 2 and 1-1 in the group stages last time out, and they was able to get themselves to a quarterfinals where they lost to I believe they lost to Burkina Faso in the quarters. I remember watching that game. Yeah, they lost that game 1-0. So it's interesting how these best third place teams, there's an opportunity for a nation that you don't expect to get to the knockout rounds to get there. So, you know, because last time Comoros got there. And let me not speak too much about that one. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. Things happen, man. Things happen. Hey, bro, I gotta dip out for a little bit, yeah?
All right, bro. Are
Big
we
up
seeing
to everybody.
Are we seeing you later on tonight, or you done for today?
I'm gonna try and make it, because I know I gotta do a couple things, but I'm gonna try and put my head in for a little bit later on during the game. I'm definitely gonna be watching it.
All right.
But yeah, I should be able actually. Yeah. So I'll come
Just
on probably.
see what you can do in it. Don't push yourself in it.
Yeah.
See what you can do still.
Yeah,
But,
man. Nah, it's cool, bro.
all right.
It's cool. Bless up, bro. Thanks for this.
Nah, big up to CM as always, holding down the fort. Let me put the link to his channel in the chat so people can go over there and subscribe to you as well. Just give me
Thank
one
you,
second.
bro.
There we go into this one. I'm also give people an opportunity to check out the website as well, where you do the articles too.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Let me just do as well in the chat. Yes, people, if you're in here, there's 12 of you in here right now. The link to CM's channel is in the chat right now. So click that link. You'll be able to go through to CM's channel. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. And then I'm also going to link his website as well, where he does a few articles on a weekly basis, some blog posts too. So make sure you're hitting that one too. Blogs and articles from man like CM. Make sure you're hitting that one as well. Hit that link to weekly blogs, articles, everything to do some Man United talk as well on the YouTube as well. So make sure you go over there and subscribe. Make sure you're hitting that link for the blogs and the articles too.
Yes, and thank you, bro. I'll check you guys in a bit, yeah?
Big up, big up, big up.
Yes,
Ali Ben Romdan is off, and as I said, Ladouani is on. Somebody I was expecting to come on, to be honest with you, because he's got a bit of an attacking threat. So we'll see what he does in this one. But second half is about to begin for me. If I'm ahead of or if I'm behind people, I apologize, because Sky are messing up the thing. And we've kicked off second half. Tunisia trying to start on the front foot. Early shot there. And it's a corner. They're pushing forward already. Make sure you're hitting the like button and subscribe button. As CM says, make sure you're sharing this one out with all your friends and your family too. Afcon 2023 is here. Big up to Guarin in here. I hope you're good, my guy. Malul. Ooh, saved there by Kazapua. from the corner. Kazapua with the save after Malu's corner, and the header from Mskani. And Tunisia getting into the box. And it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Guarin saying, saw my boys win earlier. Let's go, Burkina Faso. Yeah, it is a late win. Bertrand Traore with the 95th minute winner. As I said, Burkina Faso, they tend to start the tournament slowly. Last time, they didn't have a great start to the tournament, but was able to get through to a semi-final. Like, I have a feeling that this year could potentially be their year, taking advantage of certain situations that we're seeing. You know, an inexperienced Ivory Coast host team. You know, Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, potentially in disarray. Senegal, young team, they're trying to rebuild again. Probably looking more forwards to the 2025 Afcon instead of this one. Maybe they can't defend it. We'll see. But hey, we'll see. You said you want to see the lineup. Man like Ulom Troy. You want to see the lineup? I'll show you the lineup right now. I'll show you the lineup right now. Let me just share my screen real quick so you can see what's going on. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll show you what we are seeing right now. So you got Ben Said in goal for Tunisia, Kekrida, Mariah, Talbi, and Malul. And then you got a midfield three of Ben Slimani. Ben Rodain has gone off for Aissa Laudouani. And then you've got Shikri to complete that midfield three. And then the front three is Achari. Kenisi also came off for Juini, and then Mskani to complete the front line. And then for Namibia, if I butcher these names, I apologize in advance. Kazapua in goal, Nyambe at right back, Amutenya, Haukongo, and Hanamub. Then in midfield is Petrus. Across midfield is Hoto, Tijeza, Shitembe, and Limbondi, and then Shalulil up front. So I apologize in advance if I butchered those names. I apologize on both ends, but those are the lineups for right now. No changes for Namibia either. No changes, but 2 changes for Tunisia. Don't know much about this Namibia side. Only player I recognize is Nyambe. How did they do in qualifying? Now, as for that, I'm going to check for you because even me, I'm surprised they're here, but they are here. Just give me 1 second. Man like Guarin in here. Big up Guarin, man. So. Namibia. They actually were. Wait, Namibia chance. Oh! Ooh! Shalulil with a chance and a goal line clearance. Ooh, that was a chance there. So they were Group C runner up. They were in a group to qualify with Cameroon, Burundi, and Kenya. Kenya were disqualified due to I believe something happened in regards to their let me just have a look. Yeah, so the Football Federation was suspended from CAF by FIFA, sorry, so they couldn't actually take part in the qualifiers. And so it was between Burundi, Namibia, and Cameroon, and they ended up second, so they qualified for the tournament from there. But yeah, they actually beat Cameroon too at home on March the 28th earlier on last year. So yeah, like Drizzy says. But Shalulil with a chance there and a goal line quick clearance there by Talbi. And it's a corner to Namibia. In swinger. And it's another corner. Another corner now. Ooh! Ben Said punching the ball out. Tunisia can't gather the ball for the counter attack, and the ball is still with Namibia. That's a great ball. And a cross into the box. And Tunisia coming forward now. Laudouani. Ashuri coming forward. Can't get the reverse pass going. Tunisia trying to hit on the break, but it just broke down there. Ashuri with a ball that was just too powerful there for the running striker. Juini. But the game has opened up though in the second half. Now Tunisia are trying to press forward at least. Namibia doing a bit more in the final third. Shalu Lil should have scored, but it was a goal line clearance by Talbi. Alum Troy saying Namibian goalkeeper is weak while the opponent striker is hot. It's going to be 2-0 to Tunisia, you reckon? Here's Ashuri. Malu. Throwing for Tunisia now. Hoto. The ball deflected out for a throw in to Tunisia, which they'll take now. Kerida to throw it in. Gets it back. Here's Malul. Achuri. Here's Malul. He's got a bit of space now. Can he get a cross in? Poor cross. Amutenya with a clearance after that poor cross from Malul. It's a throw in. Tunisia take it quickly. A bit more urgency. Cross by Malul. Oh, that was a chance. But Juini, he couldn't get on target. It's probably the best chance for Tunisia from what I've seen anyway. Just unable to direct it at goal. Tunisia should have scored though. Juini. Definitely more urgency from the Tunisian national team. Can they sustain the pressure though against Namibia? Or can Namibia counter because they're pressing forward a little bit more? You're seeing Malul coming forward now, basically playing as a winger on that left-hand side. He needs to be careful as well. You can see the positioning of Ashuri coming inside, leaving a little bit of space for the overlap. Shalulil up front for Namibia is interesting. Plays for Sundowns. Scored 4 of their 6 qualifying goals, and is the only player alongside Osimhen and Daka to score in 4 different qualifiers. Yeah, that's actually mad. I mean, as CM said before he left, he is the country's record goal scorer, 30 years old. This season, he scored 4 goals in 10 games, so he's nearly a 1-2 guy this year anyway. But big up for that, Guarin. I appreciate that. Free kick to Tunisia. Shitembi with the foul. Ladouani takes it. Here's a Shuri. Poor cross there. Here's Ben Slimani. Heads the ball. Ooh. Juini, I think, is offside. Yeah, he was offside, Juini. That was a chance, but he was offside though, Juini. Now the pressure is building now on Namibia as Tunisia are pressing forward to try and get this opening goal. Who's Juini? Ben Slimani. Ooh. Nskani. Nice little turn, cross into the box. But Amutenya clears the ball for Namibia. Is Mariah. Taubi now. Malul gives the ball away. And Namibia was trying to push forward, but they give the ball away. Goes out of play for a throw-in to Tunisia. And Malul will take it. He's Mskini. Just wasn't able to get the 1-2 with Juani. Here's how Congo. Kazapua. Amutenya. With a long ball forward towards Shalulil. And here's Hoto. Can he keep the ball here? Here's Petrus. Here's Limbondi. Oh, so that was Hanamoop. Here's Shitembe. Back to Amutenya. Poor ball. Here's Ashuri. Tries to play the ball towards Juani. But Namibia trying to counter attack now. There's the switch. Here's Hoto towards Hoto. But he just overhit the pass. Overhit the switch, and it's a goal kick. Still no. 60 minutes gone. Tunisia have been pressing since the first, the second half began. Namibia under a bit of pressure and they're trying to relieve themselves from it. Now it's their opportunity to try and get back into the game a little bit and put the Tunisians under pressure. But we'll see if they can get some sustained attacks going. And it looks like there's a change being readied by the Namibian national team, or they win the ball back here. Here's Shitembe. Shalulil, a ball out towards him, but overhit pass. Katua is being readied by Namibia, and Shueza is on the ground right now. Shitembe is coming off for Katua for Namibia. The game is here for the taking for either one of these sides, to be honest with you. But I still have a feeling that Namibia will get a goal. They just need to be a bit more composed through the second phase of midfield into that final phase. They had probably the best chance of the game so far with Peter Shalulil and a goal line clearance from Talbi. Here come Tunisia now. There's a lot of space here now. That's a great clearance by Kazupua coming off of his line to clear the ball. Because Malul was on his way. Oh, here comes his Shalalule. Oh, he spins, takes the shot, and it gets blocked. It's end to end now. Both teams are going for it right now. Peter Shalulil probably slipped just as he was taking the shot. They spins, and it gets blocked by Mariah. But this was only before, literally seconds before, Kazupua with rushing out of his goal to stop Malul having all that space to be able to get in there and have an opportunity to score. From defense to attack by Namibia. Hoto with the ball into Shueza. And Shalulil turns and he slips as he takes the shot. And Karida was the one that got the block from Shalulil's shot. Split second there where he slips as he's taking the shot. And unfortunately wasn't able to get enough purchase on the shot there. So, but it is end to end now. Here's Laudawani. His Karida. And there's Mskani. Here's Shueza. Gets a throw in as he's coming away. I think after that exchange between both sides, they're both now trying to conserve a bit of energy, not as fast paced moving forward. Both teams don't want to make any mistakes either. So we have to wait and see. Big up to everybody that's watching right now. 18 of you in here locked in with us right now. Make sure you're hitting the like button on both channels, both on Pros Only Sports and on Eagle Eyed Extra. Hit the subscribe button for both channels as well, people, if you're in here right now. 0-0 between Tunisia and Namibia. 25 minutes to go. Big up to man like Chino in here. Hey, we ain't doing this. No basketball in here. Maybe in like a week or so, week and a half, we'll be back. It's Afcon time right now. Here's Hanamub. Cross. Ooh, Shalu Liu was trying to get his header on target, but unable to do it. Unable to get the header on target. I said, ball is live. Hey, I need to make sure I go to a court before the end of the month, man. I said I was gonna start playing a little bit more basketball this year. Hey, you know about Afcon. Don't try it, bruv. Don't try it. Big up to man like Chino, man. If you haven't already, make sure you check out some of the NBA content that we've got on there. Me, CM, and Chino. We do a basketball show every Thursday. Obviously, we ain't doing it right now because of the Afcon tournament and us guys covering it and stuff. But if you haven't already, check out some of the episodes, man. The Big Three show is a weekly show on Thursdays. If you want to check it out, go and check it out right now on Pros Only Sports. Our last 2 episodes prior to the Afcon tournament, boy, you will laugh. I can't lie. We had so much fun. They're probably our best 2 episodes we've done. I can't lie. So go check those out. But back to the Afcon settings. Kazapua is going to be taking the kick for Namibia right now. Here's a Shuri for Tunisia. Loses the ball though. And there's a foul in midfield. Tunisia just takes it quickly. Here's Juini. Here's a Shuri. And he gets fouled, I think. Yeah, it's a free kick because that was a bit too aggressive there by Katua. Nah, he's not, bro. He did it. He decided not to go. He didn't want to be called up. He wants to play football. So he's obviously moved to Sevilla now, so on loan for the rest of the season. So Hannibal's not playing for Tunisia right now. But here's a free kick to Tunisia right now. Malul to take. Well, it looks like he wants to take it, and so does Ben Slimani. Malul takes the free kick into the box. Kazapua in no man's land, and Mskani, and it looks like Talbi couldn't get the header on it. It looks like it was a corner. Who's the touch from? Okay, it's Talbi. I think it was Talbi. And here they come again. Ladouani spreads it wide. His Kerida. His Talbi. Tunisia are definitely a lot better in their second half, and they're pressing to try and get this goal. Meria gives the ball away for Tunisia. Limbondi, not good enough, man. He had an opportunity there to cross the ball into the box, but unfortunately, just got it wrong. Here's Achuri. Ooh, saved by Kazapua again. And it rebounded back off Achuri. And I think it's a goal kick. Kazapua, I think it's a corner. Because I think it came off of how Congo, I think. But they're now going to go for a drinks break right now. drinks break right now for the players in the 70th minute. Don't think Namibia can afford to miss these chances. Tunisia's got good technicians. They'll nick something from a set piece. Yeah, like right now, the way it's looking, Guarin, Tunisia are on top, and they've had a lot of chances in the second half to try and get something in this game. They haven't been able to be successful so far. So I wonder if Namibia will get another opportunity to potentially get their goal. But we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Let's see what happens here, people. The cooling break happening. Let me get some water and get my cooling break going on. Yeah, this is actually crazy. If this game ends 0-0, it'll be the first game at Afcon 2023 that would end in a goalless draw. And when you look at the amount of chances for both teams, then that's a bit of a crazy scoreline to have when you have all of these chances. But some substitutions are now happening for Namibia. Shueza coming off. Shueza is coming off. And Mezu Betwell coming on in his position. Tough group. Can see one of these being second ahead of South Africa. We're going to see Bafana and what they have to offer tonight. But here in Namibia, here's Shalulil. Ben Slimani with a little touch. Here's Mskani, the captain for Tunisia, coming forward. Dribbles once. Cross. Ben Slimani, he was caught in two minds. He didn't know if he wanted to bring it down, take a touch and bring it down, or just go first time. Gets himself his wires crossed, and the touch was very poor anyway. The execution was poor, and into the hands of Kazupua. Here's Amutenya for Namibia. Is he going to launch one long? He does. Here's Hoto. Hoto with the ball. He's able to gather it. Plays it into midfield. Here's Hoto again. Overlap. Nyambe. Can he get the cross in? No, the ball was a bit poor from Hoto. Evening, Mum. How are you? I hope you're well, Mum. "15 minutes to go. Plus added time. Still 0-0. But the second half has been absolutely full of moments. Tunisia a little bit wasteful in front of goal, but have been able to create more chances for themselves. Here's Shalulile for Namibia, holding the ball up there. Here's Hanamub. Steaming forward. Can he get a cross in? And it's a corner to Namibia. Corner for Namibia now. Can they get something from this set piece? Their output in the second half has died down a little bit more. They've been able to survive the pressure or the waves of pressure from Tunisia, but they haven't wilted yet. Kazapura with a few crucial interceptions and moments and saves to keep Tunisia out. But the corner will come in. Who's taking this corner? Is it Hoto for Namibia? Let's see. Or is it Mezu Bethel? No, I think it's Hoto. Ben Said punching the ball away. Still not clear. Here's Shalulile. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul. Referee says foul. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Shalulile obviously had a handball. Here's Malul. Here's Ashuri. How Congo just covering there. Is Ladouani. Gives the ball away, and the ball goes out of play for a throw into Tunisia. As a second ball on the pitch, they need to get rid of it before they continue. Malul will take the throw in for Tunisia. Malul. Here's Talbi. Here's Ladouani. Here's Malul again. Can he get a cross in? Throw in for Tunisia. And Mutenya. Oh, Muscani with the header. And Kazapua with another save for Namibia. Weathering the storm right now for Namibia. It's a one-man army. Good play by Tunisia. Juani with the overhead kick, all the that goes over towards Mskani, who meets it with the header, and Kazapua with the save over the bar. Ooh, and a corner comes in. Mskani again unable to steer the corner into the bottom corner of the net, and it's a goal kick to Namibia. Heading into the final 10 minutes plus added time, people. What are your thoughts? What's going to happen in this final 10 minutes for either of these teams? It looks like Tunisia are pressing for that winner. But can Namibia shock us all on one little counter attack and get themselves a goal? Let's see. Big up to Guarin. Big save by Kazapua there. This could end up being the first game at Afcon 2023 to be a goalless draw, right? But there's been so many chances in the second half for both sides, mainly for Tunisia, but for both sides for sure. Here's a free kick now. Big up Rich. Big up Rich. He says he's going to be here for the first half of the game at 8 p.m., which will be Mali against Bafana. We're watching you closely, Bafana. Big up Rich. He'll be here soon. Make sure you subscribe to Eagle Eyed Extra, who we're co-streaming this tournament with. Ooh. A shot by, I think that was Amutenya. Is Kazapua. Ben Slimani coming off. Cephalaya Latif is being subbed on for Tunisia. Ben Slimani, a bit disappointed with him in this game, to be fair. Still young, as I said, 22 years old, second Afcon now. Oh wow. So Mskani, number 7 for Tunisia, has equaled the record for appearing at Afcon for his 8th time. Obviously, Andre Ayew for Ghana, and then Rigobert Song, the Cameroon manager or head coach, has also reached that milestone of 8 African Cup of Nations, which is actually crazy when you think about it. Interesting. 6 minutes plus added time. That's a good ball. He's Hoto now. Can he get the final ball right? He gets fouled. He gets fouled by Ladouani. And it's a free kick to Namibia. This could be a big, big chance here for Namibia to get a goal late on. Limbondi or Hoto to take this free kick. Let's see what Namibia can do here. Can they get the goal? And it's Hoto. Ooh, he goes for goal. And Ben Said with the save. Big up Nowlin here. Big up now. It's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're good. But Ben Said for Tunisia with the save from Hoto. Is that a corner for Namibia? Yes, they get a corner. Corner kick for Namibia. Hoto will take it. Another opportunity from a set piece here for Namibia. Here comes the corner. Oh! Deflected. Petrus with the shot. It was deflected out for another corner. Wow. So it's a clearing header by, I forgot, I don't know who touched it. It was Talbi. And then Petrus with the shot. And it gets deflected out for another corner. And Namibia are going to take another corner now. Hoto shuffling over to this. There's left-hand side to take this corner in swinger. Let's see what they can do with this one. Really good set pieces so far. Hoto takes the corner. Header up in the air. Can Namibia gather? They can. They'll keep possession. Oh, that's nice. Cross. Oh! And Namibia have done it! Hoto with the header! Wow! Namibia with the winner. I said it. 1-0 to Namibia. I said it. Wow. What a second half. There's still time to go, of course. But what a blow for Tunisia, who have pressed in this second half. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hoto with the header. Wow. I cannot believe it, but I did say this. Wow. People, if you are not in here, you have missed out on a second half. Oh, wow. Hoto with the header, sneaking in behind. I think it was Malul. What a celebration from Hoto with the somersault. Guarin, big up Guarin. No 0-0s at Afcon. How many minutes? Wow. What a cross as well, by the way. The cross by Rezu. What a cross. Like he was able to gather the ball, brings it out of his feet and whips in an absolute cross. Wow. How many minutes have been added on? Here's Malul. Here's Mskani. Cross. Can they? Ooh, Kazapua just gathering it. Tame shot there by, I think that was Ashori with the shot there. Wow. From goal to celebration, he did not stop running. Yes, Hoto, he's been really good from what I've seen in this second half and part of that first half. It was like a walk-off knockout. I'm telling you. Wow. What a way to end this game. Namibia, I think this is going to be their first ever win at Afcon, you know. Let me just double check this. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Yes, this could be their first ever win at Afcon. Wow, they're about to make history here. And people are missing out. You people didn't want to watch this game. This is Afcon for you. Okay, so it's 5 minutes of added time, and we're into the first minute. Ashuri coming off. Basin Sharif is coming on, trying to just bring on a striker here. Wow, what an absolute stunning goal. Tunisia, this second half, have been putting them under pressure, literally from the off. And I think they ran out of steam. And it just opened up the opportunity. And here Namibia now breaking. Wow! There's a chance here. Shaluliu! Hoto! Oh, it's offside. 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 Hoto would have had a double. Let's have a look at this. Is it offside? Ah, he went too early. He went too early. Man, it is offside, but he went too early there. But Hoto, wow. Namibia, I've absolutely played it. They played the blinder, but let's shout out. I think man of the match here actually has to go to. If it's not Hoto, it has to be Kazapua, the goalkeeper for Namibia. Save after save after save. And he was able to keep them in the game, and they've been able to have that second win. And this is what happens at Afcon. Sometimes teams can be under so much pressure in that second half, right, of a game. They'll soak up all of the pressure and go on one counter attack, and then boom, they get the winner. This is what happens at Afcon. Unpredictable tournament, probably the most unpredictable tournament in the world. Into the final minute or final couple of minutes of added time at the end of this game. And here they go again. Here's Shaluliu. Space at the back and counter now. Yeah, that's it. That's Namibia's game plan. After getting that first goal, they just have to counter. Big up, man, like Kendo. Go to the corner, man. Go to the corner, bruv. Don't try and get a goal. Go to the corner, man. Yeah, that's it. Yep. No, lost the ball. They got to get back. Because the switch is on. The switch is on. All right, now they're back. They're back. Into the final 30 seconds now. Big up to Kendo saying, Sub-Sahara, baby, respect them. They are repping Namibia, doing the business. Big up to man like Lil Yo-Yo. Afcon has been an absolute madness so far. No nil-nils. So many unexpected results. That is it. This is Afcon. Tunisia pressing. Final 15 seconds to go with this game. Fala gets a bit of space. Over, oh yeah, just a heavy touch there, just overstretches there. But there's still another opportunity to put the ball in the box here. Here's Mariah. Gets it into the box. Hoto clears it. Woo! Woo! How Congo on the ground, clutching his knee. There's going to be a delay in the game here as the referee. Let's have a look here. Oof. Yeah, brave defending there. You can just see them clashing. How Congo going down. He needs the stretcher. This is the referee saying that he's stopping the watch so that he can get some treatment, because there's going to be some time added on here. How Congo getting up though. His teammate picking him up off the ground. but he's going to have to stay off the pitch. And it's going to be 10 men for Namibia for these final few seconds of the game. What is going to happen now? I think it's a throw into Tunisia. They're going to have to take a long one, I think. Yeah, they're going to take a long throw. Long throw into the box. And the ball is actually headed into the hands of Kazapua by a Namibian player. I don't know who got that final touch here, but history in the making now for Namibia. Any moment, the referee will blow the whistle, and Namibia will have their first ever victory at the African Cup of Nations, at their third attempt. They're about to take down one of the giants of African football, a former winner in 2004, Tunisia. Last chance here for Tunisia. They got to get the ball forward quickly. The referee's going to blow. They've got to throw it long. They're not going to. Touch around the corner. Cleared forward by Namibia. Here's Shalulil. Nope. Offside. 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 The Namibian bench was about to go crazy and run onto the pitch. They were about to celebrate their first ever Afcon win. Wow. Wow, wow. Tunisian fans are not happy seeing this. They cannot believe it. And Namibia have done it. They have won this game 1-0 against the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia. And the brave warriors of Namibia have got their first ever victory at the African Cup of Nations. Their first time qualifying since 2019. I cannot believe it. They have done it. What a second half. Tunisia pressed for that winner, for that first goal anyway. And I think they hit the wall. They threw everything at it. And Namibia conserving energy. Kazapua, man of the match for me. Save after save after save. And Hoto, who you could also say man of the match because he's been really good in this game, gets the winner after a cross from Mezu Bethel. In the 89th minute, Hoto with the header. And that is that, people. Namibia, full-time winners, 1-0, first ever Afcon win. They make history for their nation. Wow. Late winners, late winners already today. In the earlier game, big up to man like CM. He saw Burkina Faso taking the game against Mauritania with a Bertrand Traore 95th minute winner, and now Hoto in the 89th minute here for Namibia getting the win. And we still have one more game tonight, people. Bafana taking on Mali. It's going to be a very interesting game. Big up to everybody that's been watching from the beginning. We have one more game in about 50 minutes time. We'll be back here. Rich will be here for the first half. I'll be here as well to give you some more commentary. Hopefully we get another good game. No nil-nils at Afcon. Big up to everybody that's been here from the beginning. Make sure you're hitting the like button on both videos, both on Eagle Eyed Extra and on Pros Only Sports. Hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button on both channels as well. Big up to all of you people that have been watching from the beginning. We'll be back in about 50 minutes, people. Make sure you get your drinks, popcorn, and all of that stuff ready. We out. Peace.